3 rifle volleys. Even though they're outside here, it is going to be loud. You may want to protect your ears. The first volley represents our comrade's birth. The second is his life and service. And the third is his passing, after which taps will be played. Motion.
Taps was played for the very first time in July of 1862 during the Civil War by a young Union bugler named Oliver Norton. Oliver had been ordered into his commanding officer then, General Daniel Butterfield. Butterfield was a brigade commander. He had about 2,200 men under his command, and he had a little bit of a musical background. And he did not like the bugle call End of Day or Lights Out. So he took an old bugle call called Scott's Tattoo, reworked the notes, and came up with the 24 notes we know as taps today. Oliver was ordered to play it that first night, and of course he did. And according to a letter he wrote some years later, the following morning, several buglers came over and said, "What was that you played last night? We never heard it." He gave them the notes, and the second day, several buglers were played. It didn't take long, the entire Army of the Potomac was playing taps at the end of day. It does have words to it. Day is done, gone the sun. From the hills, from the lakes, from the sky, all is well, safely rest, God is nigh. Folding of the American flag has 13 folds representing the 13 colonies. Each fold has its own meaning. First fold is for life, all life. Second fold is for the belief in eternal life. And the third fold is to honor our veteran today. But the very last fold brings a triangular shaped flag, which is the shape of the hats many of the men wore under George Washington during the Revolutionary War. But the last thing they do to the flag is they tuck in what is called the heading of the flag. That's that white strip on the end of the flag that they're going to put in right now. And they try to get that in there real snug and tight so the flag won't come apart. The symbol for that is when our veteran was young, Mom put him to bed, pulled the covers up over his shoulders, and tucked him in real snug and tight. Now, he's tucked into the loving arms of God. We need to leave here today, though. Just like Mom would leave the bedroom to live out the evening alone without her lover. We leave here today to live out the rest of our lives without our veteran. Until it's our turn to be tucked into the loving arms of God.
symbol, living in freedom, that your loved one and I have so proudly serve. May God bless you and your family. And may God continue to bless you. These are the shells from the $3. These are memento you found out.
Thank you. Simple fact.
Simple.